Being right versus being happy. God gave us 2 eyes, 2 ears and 2 nostrils, but only 1 mouth. I believe that this means that He intended for us to look, listen and breathe twice as much as we speak. For most people these days, it's the exact opposite. No one ever got in trouble by listening, looking or breathing, but everybody has landed themselves in a bad situation by speaking, me included. You learn very little by speaking, but you learn a lot by listening. There's a consensus that everyone has the right to speak their mind, and while this may be true, it doesn't mean we have to activate this right to be happy. And in many cases, people would rather be right than be happy. As previously stated in other parts of the book, it's a woman's right to dress how she pleases without fear or reprise by men. But it is still smarter to do so cautiously, because at the end of the day, if something terrible happens to you, then it is you who suffers the most. If I really wanted, I could pursue the media or Brianna's family for blatant defamation, abuse and harassment, or the police for wrongful imprisonment. But do I really want to put myself through that just because I want to be right? I'm not saying any of these things won't happen, but I would much rather be happy than be right. The need to always be right causes conflict and anguish in our lives and leads to anger and frustrations, and in turn, illness and disease. This doesn't mean that I concede or give in to everyone. It simply means that I don't feel the need to push my point or my opinion and be right to feel better about myself. This is where most couples fail and relationships break down, my previous relationships included. We would rather get our point across and be right during an argument than be happy. It really doesn't matter who's right or wrong. In fact, both people could be right or wrong, and neither one would concede or be happy. There is nothing wrong with saying sorry regardless of who was right. Sorry doesn't mean you're conceding or wrong. It simply means that your partner's happiness is more important to you than whatever it is you're arguing about, which in most cases is not important. Not long after Facebook took off, a friend of mine said to me, "You should never be friends on Facebook with anyone who you would not invite into your own home. You'd never let someone into your home if all they were going to do is abuse you or harm you emotionally or physically. So why would you give them the same opportunities online? Surround yourself with only those who are good for your mental health." Everyone has the right to express their opinion, but more importantly, you have the right to feel safe and not be attacked or defamed. People who say horrible things online would never have the guts to say the same things to your face. I know this for a fact. For all the thousands of hateful comments and threats levelled at me online, not one person has said a single thing to my face. Once you realise that the people who attack you online are nothing more than gutless, insecure people, you realise that they are of no real harm to you.